Kia ora team, if there's one thing I tend to get hung up on when it comes to my hunting gear and equipment is the proficiency and efficiency of it. And what I want to do is take you guys through my chest rig setup, a couple of new bits of kit or accessories that Twin Needle are bringing out, and probably just how I pack and use my chest rig. I have the Twin Needle standard Bino harness. I've had this for quite a few years now, and over the years I have made modifications to this. Most recent modification has been the addition of this utility pouch right here that holds my GoPro. Molly's on. If you guys don't know how to molly, there's really some really good videos on YouTube. But when I popped down to Christchurch to catch up with Jonathan and Mike, we had a discussion about this because I had this jerry rig thing up there that wasn't that flash, and they were doing this pouch up for the MTN bipod, like here. I'll talk about that in a second, which just happened to fit my GoPro perfectly. So that's a real cool new addition, and it keeps it nice and tidy for obviously vlogging. Some of you guys, a lot of you guys are carrying GoPros now or phones, and having it accessible while you're walking it is quite crucial to making videos. Going over my standard pouches on here, got the rangefinder pouch, which I used to carry the good old Leica in there, like and so, and I would always hitch it to here. But nowadays, as I am running my Fusion range finding binos, I no longer kind of have a need for the rangefinder. So instead I use my the pouch for my Garmin InReach Mini 2. Sits in there nice and snug. If we swing to the back of the chest rig, I have these two rated arborist micro carabiners. These are very handy for, if you guys see my videos, I normally use those combined with little micro prusik loops, which I'll hook onto a deer's leg to bone it out, chuck it up in a tree. So these are real handy, but it's really good having these things on you to clip anything you want to clip stuff to. In the back here, you have the back pouch, and I carry a Leatherman Skeletool. Very handy. It's funny how you learn the lessons the hard way. Little story, got lots of stories. The Big O and I were up hunting a private block in Taihape, and I wanted to take my bipod off for 308. I had no other tools. I think we found cheese toasty pie makers, you know, the ones you clamp down, you put in the fire, and just jam that on there, twisted that around. So that led me to realize that I need to have a tool on me, on my chest rig, and available. And obviously, not only it's got pliers and screwdrivers and stuff like that, it's got a knife, so it's a good backup knife option as well. Now what I intend to store in the back of the chest rig, as well as my Skeletool, is this bad boy here. This is the new Twin Needle waterproof cover for the chest rig, and I'll show you how it goes on. Pretty simple, bungeed up, waterproof material. That pretty much just a miniature pack cover, I suppose. There you have it there. Little completely pretty tidy, eh? Obviously swivel her around to the back. There you go there. So that's quite timely. I think the last hunt I came out of that was the monkey off the back hunt with Matty Ierangi. These got saturated because we walked out in the pissing down rain. On the bottom I have my Kestrel. Pulls out like so. Bang. So that's pretty much my Bino harness setup. I like to have everything sort of coming off left and right hand side. that's definitely a military thing in terms of ease of movement, ease of access. I normally will be vlogging this way, so that's why the camera sits on this side. I'll vlog with the left hand because I've normally got my walkie stick in my right hand. Finally, just have a look at this new utility pouch for the, I think designed primarily for the MTN bipod to, you know, either lash to the side of the pack, but it's nice and it holds it in there nice and snug as a bug. I mean, it's, if you intend to carry it as an accessory, we'll probably give it a nudge and chuck it on the side of the chest rig. Yeah, so there you go. Nice and handy if you bush hunters, you know, want to carry it there and instead of having it on the rifle, pop out onto a, you know, a slip or see something at a bit of longer range and then jump down, clip the bipod on and you're away. Just a little care tip, I use the Nick Wax waterproofing spray to spray all over this just to keep it obviously waterproof if you're not using your waterproof cover. Matt Iorangi, my good old good luck charm, he uses the Lowa waterproofing spray, which works awesome as well apparently. So that is my twin needle chest rig or Bino harness with all the little bits and pieces on and sort of how I roll with it. Hope you guys got something out of it. Kia ora.